Alright, I've got all of my buildings traced, and you may be wondering, what in the world is she doing? I was actually adding washable marker to the edge of my buildings, and then I'm going to use water and a paintbrush to spread that color around. These are my favorite paintbrushes. They're Big Kids Choice Royal Langnickel, I think, and I like how they have the grip. They've got good bristles. I like how they're made out of plastic, and to me they'll be easier to clean. But anyways, if you've got just a regular watercolor brush at home, don't worry, it's okay, it'll still work. Now, like I said, I'm not going to paint over the windows. I'm going to paint like the main part of my building. I'm going to go back after these are dry, and then I'll color my windows with markers. Now, if you don't want to do this step, if you don't want to get out water and a paintbrush, or you don't have water or a paintbrush, well, a paintbrush, then you can just color everything in with markers. That's what my kids did last year. Alright, so let's see if this works. All I got is water on my paintbrush. Trying to stay off my other details. I got a little bit in that eye. So see, even I am not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Just do your best. And I'm basically just kind of using this water as paint. So we may not have watercolors at home, but if we've got washable markers and water, we can turn those into watercolors. I'm kind of painting in like a circular elliptical motion to spread around that marker ink. And this is actually a bold marker that does not say washable, and it's working, so no. Could you use Sharpies on this? No, because those are permanent and those will not spread around. See how my Sharpie, my black Sharpie, is not really going anywhere. Oh, she's cute. I'm gonna wash my brush because I have that, you know, purple color ink on it. And then I'll go to the next little building. And like I said, I'll slow this down. I'm painting in this type of motion to really make sure I spread around the ink. And I'm not just like doing it one time and leaving. I'm also trying to make that line maybe not so visible. Kind of blending it, making it a little bit of a softer edge. I'm trying to be careful not to paint over my windows, not to paint over my mouth or my eyes. I had some kids color their eyes last year, and that's fine. To me, when you leave your eyes white, that tends to stand out a little bit better. But like I said, it's your art. Oh, look at that. We've got a little bleedage in our two buildings that are side by side. I broke a cardinal rule. I should have painted something else over here. But I think if we had a tissue, we could blot that up. I'll try that in a minute. I don't have my tissues close. Alright, so let's paint something that's kind of far away. See, no reason to be sad or mad. Mistakes happen. And if your color is not showing up super dark, that's okay too. It's just a nice light color. Like I said, if you want to color these in with markers rather than get out a paintbrush, you could do that too. This purple is far away. And I had a kind of an older pack of markers we used last year, so some of them are kind of drying up. So if you've got a new fresh set of washable markers, you might have even more luck, even more color than I do. But if all you have is old washable markers hanging around, it'll work too. I'm using Crayola washable markers. I'm not like paid by them or anything, but that's just what I've got. They're not too expensive, but they're good. I think this gray works. I've never done gray before. The gray's showing up a little bit, not much. That's okay. When that dries, I could go over it maybe with the black. Black would also turn lighter and become a gray color if I added water to it. So I'll try that after it dries. I wonder if it's safe to do this pink now. I also outlined my sky. And so I did all that in blue so I can spread that blue around for my sky. This pink is very light, isn't it? It's not showing up as good as some of the darker colors, so, but it's still showing up a little bit. Alright, we'll try this yellow. Looks like a highlighter. This is in the Bold and Bright collection too, so it doesn't say washable, but it's working. This one really worked well, didn't it? Let me see that back. That's not what I want. Yes, it is. These are the Bold and Bright ones. Colors like this, rather than your standard colors. It has bolder and brighter colors. And it doesn't say washable, but these are working. A sad torn up box. So these are the washable markers that I was using on the other colors. So, I guess we've learned they don't necessarily have to say washable to work. But you don't want them to say permanent, that's for sure. I find that colors, paint, markers, whatever, that aren't washable, their colors are so much more vibrant. Not just on this project, but in projects in general. So I know I've got 2 toddlers. I know you don't want to give your kids non-washable things, but the colors are just so good. Alright. I feel like I've taken up enough of your time showing you the basic technique of how to do this. So like I said, what I would do when I'm finished coloring all this in would be to go back and color with markers. I like that blue. It's a nice sky blue after we use that dark blue. Alright, well you guys have fun and keep creating, and if you want to create more cities, I'd love to see them. Maybe you could, I'm not sure, can you post pictures and comments? I don't know. But I think there's going to be a way for you guys to post things that you create. Alright, so have fun. Glad I got to teach you guys and girls today. Talk to you later.